What's up, it's your boy ZEALS. Today, no camera. I'm just gonna go quickly over pretty much the settings that I have and some of the tips that I have, just general tips for leveling pretty quickly. There's gonna be a little bit of spoilers. I know this is the Korean account and I'm gonna make further videos once we get the beta so that everything's in English. But anyways, I wanna go right with the UI. I'm gonna go really quick here. On the bottom left, you can see my MS at 0. So once you're done with the prologue and into a town, you can press escape, go into the cogwheel here. Cogwheel. And then we're gonna go into the 5th option, gameplay. So once you're in the gameplay, you should go into the first tab. And if you scroll down, there should be an interface option here. And there's gonna be a network indicator right here. So you just wanna have it always on. Another thing that I like to have is the HP bar above my head. People have been asking about that. So we're just gonna click that and apply. In the video, in the first tab, we can go 21:9 by clicking on this option here for PVP. This is pretty advantageous. As for the interface, it might be a little bit different. There's the clock on the top left, and going from the top left, if you see this like stamp kind of thing, so this is like your daily login. So just click it and you'll get your daily login bonuses. Make sure you guys check your mail as well as this gift box. If the game sent you anything, you can claim it all through here. All right, just click that and it'll go into your character. So on the bottom left, we'll see the combat level of your character. The purple one is going to be the level of your server, your account on that server. As for the keybinds, you can change settings up in here. One thing I advise is keybinding your potion to a button that is easy to reach, as well as putting your mount on the action bar here and then keybinding it. I have it set to control spacebar. And to see your mounts, all you need to do is go into the main menu. If you don't know all the keybinds, it is Alt V. But if you don't know your keybinds, then you just go into the main menu and then just drag it right on top of there and then press the button and you'll mount. The mount will have a special effect like spacebar. All the different mounts have like different kind of like emotes, RP stuff. Anyways, potions are meant to be popped like crazy. You don't have to worry about those. You can buy these from the vendor. I'll show you guys where. These are the battle items. You don't really want to use these until you're in raids. Anything above green text, green quality, you can put them up here, the battle items. You want to use these pretty much in the end game for dungeons or raids. So save those up. Now that we're talking about the skills right here, press K and you'll see all your skills. You have one setting and you can save the other one here. And these are your skill points. So this one is pretty much all resets. So if you want to have like another build, like a AoE build or a single target build, Chaos Dungeon build, or Guardian Raid build, this is where you can do it. So I really advise you guys, instead of like spreading your points out like maybe another game that you've played, I want you guys to focus on one skill and max it out. For example, for Shadow Hunter, I'm going to max out one of the 2 abilities that hits the hardest, which is going to be, I don't really know the English version, but I'm going to max out, it's called Genocide and Demon Vision. So I maxed these out and I've gotten these tripods to increase my damage. So you want to focus on 1 or 2 skills that hits the hardest of your subclass and max them out and get the tripods that give the best damage benefits. Let's go into the right side. We have the shop here. We're gonna have access to the Marie shop. Now these, like some of these, we'll have to see the beta. They're gonna have upgrade materials. So once I am into the beta and I'll be rushing really quickly, check me out on Twitch. Yeah, I'll check this out, and if there's anything great, I'll make a video out of it. Next to that, we have pretty much this button right here. So whenever you level up your pretty much your server level, make sure you guys claim the stats right here that gives like power, max HP, TLDR. So claim those, that'll make you stronger. Cards and titles, this is the beta, it's gonna be only 7 days. Now the next tab, you can see your inventory, which is also by pressing I. You can see your skill points, your life skill. Life skill you can see by pressing B, as long as you have the tools equipped, which you get from the guides. You'll be able to do all the life skills like herbalism, fishing. You can try them out. We'll make more detailed guides on that once we get closer to the release. As for the inventory, going back, some of these are in like stacks. So how to open things in stacks without breaking your finger is by holding Alt and then right clicking it, and then you can choose how many you want to open, or by holding Shift and left click we can pretty much split the stacks like so. You see this little thing here, like an icon, like a yellow notepad or something, that is just for collection. You just right click and learn it, and you'll see when you press N, so you'll see in the exploration tab, the books that you gather here should be up here. So this is going to be more important for the release. As for the feathers, you can just learn those. That's how we clean our bags. These maps, you don't have to do these, so I would just delete them, to be honest. And as for gear, let's say you get gear off the ground from dungeons. What you're gonna do is equip the one that is the best item level, or the ones that are literally indicating that it is an upgrade. And if it's not, you want to pretty much disenchant it by putting it into this hammer right here and pressing the disenchant button, the yellow one. And then once you disenchant it, you're gonna get these materials, and with that we're going to vendor it. I'll show you guys where. Now to get to level 50 quickly, you want to do all the main story quests, MSQs. So they're gonna start with orange quests. So going into the spoiler territory, we're gonna open the map here by pressing M. You can click on this to see the entire map here. You're gonna start from Artemis. I don't know what it's gonna be called in the beta. You're gonna start from Leonhardt. This is the starting town. You get your pets, make sure it's out, and it'll do its thing. And then as you quest, you'll get the main story quests, which are orange, not yellow. The yellow ones are the side quests. If you want to just get to level 50 quickly, you want to do the main story quests. So going back to the whole map, you're going to start from the west, and then you're going to go to the east. You're going to go to Lutera, East Lutera. And you'll see the harbor. You'll get your ship around level 34. You'll meet the king, Cillian or Thyrane. So around level 26, you'll go into the Lutera's castle, and that is the first capital city, and you'll be able to do some PvP from there by queuing. And in capital cities, you'll see like a pillar here. If you engage, talk to it, you can save that location as your hearthstone or a point of return. And the key for that is if you press F2, you'll have all access to your songs, and then Song of Return is pretty much the song that will return you to the point where you saved in the capital city. Now after you finish all the main story quests, it's gonna turn into blue quests. So we're gonna go into continents. You're gonna go to Totoik. I had a friend that went straight to Anich. That's okay, but you wanna go to Totoik. I don't know what it's gonna be called in NAEU. And then we're gonna go into Anich, and then we're gonna go into Artetine, and then we're gonna go into Vern. If you did not do any side quests, when you get to the main city in Vern, which is the Vern Castle right here, you will be about 49.4 to 49.6 in terms of your character level. So you'll need about 200 to 250,000 XP, and that's where you need to do the yellow quests in Artetine. You don't want to do just any yellow quest. You want to see the XP rewards. I'll do the one in Artetine here that will give me 30k, 20k, not ones that are giving me like 10k unless they're really close. Now this is the beta. You don't have to pick up the Mokokos, but if you're not rushing, take your time. If you want to enjoy all the side quests, make sure you do so. Now after you're 50, Vern Castle will have a lot of purple quests, and to open your quest log, just press J, and you'll see these guide quests in Vern. They're purple. Make sure you guys do those so that you can enter raids, Guardian raids, Chaos dungeons. They'll have these tutorials that'll give you some gold. That will pretty much unlock what you can do in pretty much the start of endgame. So level 50 content. You'll have a quest to go to Shoeshire, another blue quest. Make sure you guys knock out Shoeshire. You should get set gear towards the end when you talk to a wolf. Near the wolf at the end, you'll get set gear. You also get the set gear in the Chaos dungeon. But what I'm gonna do is, depending on when the server or the daily reset is, I'm gonna go knock out Shoeshire, go back to Vern, and do all the daily activities, which I'll show you guys once I switch over. But before I do that, just for basic questing, you don't have to walk to these like waypoints in order to use the waypoints. So just by clicking on the map, you can just click on the waypoint you want to go to instead of mounting there and walking. Once again, press the map, click it. You don't have to be on the waypoint. These are some of the mistakes that my real life friends made. Or you can press the mini map by pressing tab. And in this, while you're walking, you have the tab open, and hold down Alt and then left click. And that's another way to port. That will save you a lot of time. Another thing is, you don't have to like open your journal by pressing J and reading it. If you want to do that, that's fine. To go to where you need to go for your quest, press this compass key right here, and it'll tell you where to go. So it's telling me to go back to town, and I'm gonna find the nearest waypoint. Click on that, just like that. Now, side quests, I'm not gonna do these, but if I wanted to do these, it'll tell you where to go. Same thing with these, just click the compass, it'll tell you where to go. So that's one way to really save time. So in every town, you're gonna see, like, this is the potion vendor. You can craft potions there for battle items. You could also unlock your estates once you get to Lutera Castle. It's gonna be the beta, so you're not gonna do much with the house, your estate, your island. But to pretty much vendor your disenchanted gear, you're gonna talk to this vendor, and you can throw this away by clicking the second tab and then doing the auto salvage, and then sell it for silver. And then you should buy these for your awakening skill. Your awakening skill will consume these chaos chaos something. Chaos pieces, chaos rocks. I don't know what the exact translations are for those. And as for buying just regular potions, you want to talk to the potion icon. You can zoom in on the map, mouse over, and you'll see it sells potions. Go over there and buy your appropriate potions. Not your battle items, but just the potions that you can use right here. This is where you'll be spending most of your time at max level. I'm going to start from the bottom right here. It's going to look completely different, most likely. This is where you upgrade the weapon as well as your armor pieces. We'll make a video, separate video about this. So you'll be able to upgrade these once you have your set from, once again, from completing Shoeshire or doing your first couple chaos dungeons. You see the little blue portal thing? You can save your hearthstone there just by engaging with it. Once we go into the middle and go straight up, this is where the PvPers will be. Yup. That's where you queue for the PvP. Above that, you're going to have that white box icon. That is going to be where you buy the awakening stones so you can do your ults. And there's the potion master up here to buy potions that you need. It's going to cost silver. This is the chaos dungeon. You do your chaos dungeon. You're going to start from here, guys. This is where you get your set pieces as well as the materials to upgrade them. You're going to get some tickets from there as well that you want to do, like the cube as well as the boss rush, guardian raids. You can do twice a day to get the rewards. So in the beta, I think we'll have access up to here. So just make sure you do this every day. This is your daily, twice a day for the rewards. You can do more chaos dungeons. They will give you a separate currency, and you can buy stuff with that in the vendor. I'll follow up on this in the next video. But yeah, make sure you guys do this twice a day for the rewards and the guardian raids. And after that, if you press Alt J, and this is called the epic quests, you want to make sure you do these on all your characters. The main characters you want to prioritize, like I haven't done it, it says 3 down here. I'm gonna prioritize pretty much the ones that give me the most upgrade mats. So I'll probably do the ones that give me these rocks for upgrading. So you can do 3 a day. There's gonna be the weekly quest. We could probably do these. I'll probably do the chaos dungeon as well as the guardian raid and probably the boss rush in the beta. We have a week, and the weekly quest can be done pretty soon, maybe even the first day. You don't have to really worry about these reputations. We're not going to be able to get exalted with anything during the beta. It's only 7 days. If you're in a guild, you can get some guild coins. I don't know if it's going to be enough for the 7 days. And speaking of the guild, it's going to be in the community tab, bottom right. So that's the guild tab, second from the bottom. And to add your friends, it's going to be the one in the bottom. You just press U. It's going to be case sensitive. Make sure you guys add your friends. If you have any more questions, like there's so many more things to do, like optimizing your mini map here, using the auction house, which is the hammer key, and just like the daily compass, the things that you need to do. Anyways, I'll have more about that in the next video once we have the beta, the English version. And if you have any questions, just hang out on my Twitch. Twitch.tv/ZealsAmbitions. Thank you so much. Your boy Zeals out. Peace.